Alright, so if you're watching this video, you probably already noticed a frustrating pattern where you're getting leads, okay? Whether it's from ads, referrals, whatever, but a huge chunk of them just disappear. They fill out the form, they express interest, they say they love you basically, and they just never book. Or they book, but they never show up, and they just flake. Or they show up, but they never convert and actually give you sales. And you're just sitting there thinking, what's going on? Are my leads bad? Is my offer wrong? Do they hate me or something? But here's the thing, okay? And I've seen this in probably every single Medspa that I've audited. It's not your leads, it's your front desk conversion process. There's a gap between when someone raises their hand in class and when they actually become a paying client or they want to answer their question. And in that gap, 40% of your potential revenue is leaking out. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through on the board exactly what's happening in the stage, where the conversion's failing, and what's it costing you every single month, okay? This is an invisible link that most Medspa owners don't even know exists. So pay attention to this one, alright? Let's get right into it. So right here, we have the front desk conversion leak. Why 40% of your leads never become clients, the invisible revenue bleed. If you're watching this, you've experienced leads coming in, but they don't convert to paying clients, and you're thinking, are my leads bad? But that's not what's happening. There's a gap between your lead and your client. The lead to client journey, where they disappear. Okay, you've probably experienced this process many times. Every Medspa has. Lead submits form, there's a delay. Front desk calls back, no answer. Lead answers phone, there's a poor script. Appointments booked, there's no reminders. Appointment day, the client no-shows. Or maybe the client does show up, but there's no consultation. The client pays. That's sort of what you're probably going through right now. Fragmented. The failure rates at each stage. You start off with, let's say over here in this stage, you start off with 100 leads. Pardon my drawing. Delay failure. You lose 10 leads. You go cold because you're delaying it. 90 remaining. You know there's no answer on the other line. Negative 20 leads. Giving up after one call. So now you have 70 remaining. There's a poor script failure. 40 leads you lose. Don't convert to call. 30 booked. Out of the 100 leads that you start off with, you book only 30. No reminder failure, 9 of them don't show up. 21 show up though, but no consultation, so 11 of them don't even buy. There's 10 paying clients though at the end. You start off with 100, you end up with 10. That's a 90% loss rate, 90%. Imagine you were playing sports and your team lost 90% of the time. You'd be out of the league. And when you have no conversion process, you're losing 90% of your leads to completely avoidable failures. The 5 conversion failures where your revenue is bleeding. Number 1, response time delay. Lead submits form at 2 p.m. Your front desk doesn't see the notification until 4 p.m. or after hours. Is busy with walk-ins and they say, oh, I'll call them later. Later becomes tomorrow, and then tomorrow becomes never. By 2 p.m. the lead submits hotly. Front desk sees it, it's warm. Next day, front desk calls, cold. Lead, I've already booked somewhere else. The impact, 10% of the leads lost to response delay. Cost per month, 100 leads. 10 leads times 30 is $3,000 lost. $3,000 lost. And when you have no speed to lead system, 10% are going to competitors who respond faster. Alright, failure attempt number 2, insufficient contact attempts. The front desk called the lead once, only once. The lead doesn't answer, front desk leaves voicemail, front desk gives up. Simple. Attempt 1, voicemail, give up. Just said it, but here's the reality. Most people don't answer to unknown calls or unknown numbers. Most people don't listen to voicemails either. It's 2026. Most people need 3 to 5 contact attempts across multiple channels. What should happen is attempt 1, call straight to voicemail. Attempt 2, text within 5 minutes. Attempt 3, email them within 10 minutes. Attempt 4, call them again the next day. Attempt 5, text them again on day 3. Result, 80% of leads reached version 50. And here's the thing, you might be thinking, oh, this is so desperate, this is so needy. Well, what's the alternative at the end of the day? Are you just going to be passive with getting the sale? Leaving just from voicemail and then just giving up immediately? Would you argue that this is better to get the sale at the end and helping them become their best self? The impact is 20% of the leads lost to insufficient attempts. Cost per month, 20 leads times 300 is $6,000 lost. And while your front desk gives up after one call, 20% are lost to a simple persistence failure. Failure number 3, no conversion script. Front desk gets leads on the phone, but they don't know what to say, so they wing it. Quote unquote, hi, I saw you filled out a form. Do you want to book an appointment? Like, it's just so generic. Hey, I saw you on the street. Do you want to buy my chocolate? What? I'm just looking around. I'll think about it. And call ends and leads never book. And this is super salesy. It's like as if you're using them for their money. Why this failed? There's no rapport. There's no qualification questions. There's no pain points identification. There's no objections. They just say, "Do you want a book? Like, do you want an appointment? Can we have your money, please?" This results in 30% booking rate, which is terrible. What should happen is you must build rapport. You must ask diagnostic questions, identify their pain and goal, position services as a solution to their problems. You need to understand this. For example, why are you watching this video at the end of the day? Why are you truly watching this? Because I'm showing you how to solve your problems within your front desk. That's why you're watching this video. Position services as the solution. Handle objections. Make booking feel natural. This can result in a 70% booking rate, which is awesome. The impact is 40% of your leads lost to poor phone conversion. Cost per month is going to be $12,000 a month. And when your front desk just wings it and says, "Oh, we'll hope, maybe they'll call back," 40% are lost just to script failures. Number 4, no-show prevention. Lead books appointment. Front desk sends one confirmation email. And then nothing. That's it. No reminders, no follow-ups, no engagement. The day of the booking, confirmation sent. 3 days later, silence. Day before appointment, silence. Day of appointment, client forgets and doesn't show. And it's almost as if you don't even care. No-show rate without prevention is 30%. When they don't show is forget, got nervous, something came up, they found another Medspa, or they just lost motivation, or they got busy. People are busy at the end of the day. What should happen is 48 hours reminder, 24 hours reminder, 2 hours reminder, pre-appointment education, and you must build excitement. This can result in 10% going to 10% no-show rate versus the 30% that was before. The impact, 30% of bookings lost to no-shows. 9 times 300 is 2,700. And when you have no prevention system, 30% of your bookings vanish into no-shows. Alright, let's go to number 5, the one I'm excited about the most. Number 5, failure, no consultation process. Client shows up to appointment, front desk checks him in, "Have a seat, we'll be right with you." Client sits, no consultation, no education, no expectation setting, not even a cold soda. Goes straight into the treatment room, checks in, sits, sit, treatment, pay, 50% conversion. Without consultation, the client is uncertain about what's happening, not mentally prepared to buy, and it's easy to say, "Oh, I'll think about it." This can result in a 50% conversion rate. What should happen is during the consultation, they should be educated, understand the value of what they're getting at the end of the day, mentally prepared to move forward. This is what separates terrible Medspas from Medspas that you hear about on the news. And this can result in 90% conversion rate. Treat your customers like their family. The impact, 50% show-ups don't convert to paying clients. Of the 21 that show up, you lose $3,300 per month. And when you rush the treatment, 50% leave without buying because it feels salesy. It doesn't feel genuine. What this is actually costing you is a complete breakdown. Starting point, 100 leads per month. Failure 1, you're losing 10 leads, so 3,000 a month. Failure number 2 is insufficient contact attempts, so now you're losing 6,000. Failure number 3, no conversion script, you lost 40 leads, so 12,000 a month. Failure number 4, no-show prevention, 2,700 a month on 9 bookings. Failure number 5, no consultation process, 3,300 a month. Altogether, $27K per month. Annually, $324,000 per month, or per year, excuse me. But wait, we started off with 100 leads. We ended up with 10 clients. So the actual revenue that's captured is $3,000. But the potential revenue with a proper process is $27K. Of course, you might lose some just cause, but best case scenario, $27K just from the front desk. You're currently getting $3,000 a month when you could be getting $30K. That's a 10x difference. Same leads, same services, just a proper conversion process. And at each month you don't fix this, $27K is gone, just completely gone. It's not your money anymore. This isn't ad spend, this isn't new leads, this is free money that you're leaving on the table just because you don't have a simple conversion process. But what does it actually look like at a high level? Number 1, instant response. Lead submits form, automated text message within the first 60 seconds. Front desk is notified immediately. The call is placed within the first 5 minutes. This results in 90% of leads reached versus 50%. Stage number 2, multi-channel follow-up. If no answer on the first call, text them within the first 5 minutes, email them within 10 minutes, second call the next day, third attempt the third day. Results in 80% eventually reached versus 50%. Stage 3, scripted conversion call. Front desk follows script, build rapport, ask diagnostic questions, identify pain points or goals, present the solution, handle objections, and book the appointment. This can result in 70% booking rate versus a 30%. Number 4, no-show prevention. Automate sequences, 48 hours, 24 hours, 2 hours. Pre-appointment education, resulting in 10% no-show rate versus a 30%. Finally, stage 5, consultation process. When a client arrives, give them a warm check-in. Treat them like family. They are your family. They're in your house. Brief consultation, 5 to 10 minutes. Education on process. You give them the expectations of what they're going to see with the treatment. Proceed to the treatment. Result in 90% conversion versus a 50%. With the proper process, 100 leads, 90 of them reached, 63 booked, 57 show up, 51 pay, resulting in 51 paying 15K versus the current one, which is just 3K per month. The difference is $12,000 per month. Annually, 147K per year. The best part about all of this is that this is not even the best case scenario. This is like if you just do the basic implementation of all of this, because no one else is doing this. No one gets treated like this when they come into a Medspa nowadays. And when you don't have this process, you're leaving 12K a month on the table. But if this is so clear, why doesn't everyone just fix this? 3 reasons. Number 1, they don't know what's the problem. Most Medspa owners think I need better leads, or I need more traffic, or I need better ads. So they spend more money getting more leads, but they don't fix the underlying problem, the conversion gap, which can result in more leads but the same broken process. Same 10% conversion rate, more wasted money. It's like pouring water into a bucket with 5 giant holes at the bottom and then wondering why none of them fill up. Fix the holes first and then add more water. Number 2, they think it's their front desk's fault. When the bookings are low, owners think, oh, my front desk isn't doing their job. So they tell their front desk, you need to book appointments. But that's not a system. You don't just tell someone, get me more sales. It doesn't mean anything. There needs to be a system, like a process. Without infrastructure, there's no instant notification system, no multi-channel follow-up, no conversion scripts, no reminder automations, no consultation process. Front desk is just winging it. And winging it just gets you 10% conversion. It's not their fault though. They need systems and training. Finally, number 3, they don't know what infrastructure means. Even if they know conversion is the problem, they don't know how to build speed to lead automation, multi-channel sequences, conversion scripts that work, no-show prevention, consultation protocols. So they either do nothing and hope it improves, maybe, with the will of God, maybe. Hire someone who also doesn't know, buy software that doesn't fix the process. While you're guessing all of this, conversion gap stays at 90%. You're better at finding a 4-leaf clover than trying to fix this without doing any of this. But here's the thing, that's the full front desk conversion gap, and this is why 40% of your leads never become clients. 147K a year left on the table. But even if you understand this, even if you do know where all the failures are at, there's still another problem. The problem is that your front desk doesn't know what to say when they get someone on the phone. Most Medspas don't have a conversion script. Front desk wings it. Hi, do you want to book? Lead just says, I'll think about it. The call ends and the lead never books, and that's why the booking rate is at 30%. In the next video, I will show you exactly why winging it never works, what the script gap is costing you, and what an actual conversion script includes. This is when bookings go from a whopping 30% to 70%, skyrocketing industry standards. And when your front desk just wings it, you lose 40% of your leads just to script failures. Click the link below to see the next video, and I'll see you there.